Okay, so a while back I wanted to remove the taillight assembly off my 2013 Toyota Sequoia, and I wasn't quite sure how to do that, so I did a kind of a Google search and a YouTube search. Really couldn't find any specific instructions on how to do that. All I could find was how to replace the light bulbs, which really didn't do me any good. I need to get the assembly off. And so since I couldn't find any videos, I thought I'd make one for you. It's actually a pretty easy job, much easier than I had initially thought. So let me give you kind of a quick rundown here. Hold on. Okay, so what you want to do is we want to pop off the speaker guard and this little control panel right here, and it's all pretty easy. With the putty knife, just pop it off and get it in there. Speaker guard comes off. Same thing with this control panel for the seats, comes off. And then if you look up inside, if I get a flashlight up in there, if you look up inside, there are two long studs, one there and one way up there, and they have, doesn't focus very good, sorry about that, with a on it you'll need a 10mm deep socket. So I've already taken mine apart. I just kind of slapped it back together real quick. Reach up in there with 10mm deep socket. Mine weren't very tight. I was able to do it by hand. Just put the deep socket on the nut and twist them off. Those two nuts come off really easy. I took off this trim piece and this bumper, which you don't really have to do. I just wasn't sure what I was doing, so I took those off by mistake. Once you get those two nuts off on the inside, then this whole thing, if I can zoom out here a little bit, this whole thing will slide out towards you and has to come straight back, and I'll show you why in a second. So you pull it straight back. The reason you have to pull it straight back is because on the inside are these two U-shaped type horseshoe clips that are slotted that fit on these two inserts. So you can't pull it out this way, it has to go straight back this way. And then, like I said, I've already taken mine apart. Before you take this assembly all the way out, of course you have to twist the light bulbs to get them out of the socket, and then this whole assembly comes out. Super easy to do. Once you take a close look at it, not bad. The opposite side is the exact same thing, except just a different panel. And then putting it back together, it's just the opposite. But this has to slide in, making sure to catch those two clips on those two inserts. When it goes back in, you put your nuts back on. Of course, put your light bulbs in, nuts back on, panels go back on. Pretty easy to do. Hope that helps.